Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Frayne. We are back with another video. Today we're looking at Hbar, Hedera Hashgraph. It's been a while since I did an analysis on Hbar. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well, smash the bell notification icon, and don't forget to grab your completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin, linked below this video in the description. Go ahead, grab it now, and let's talk about Hbar. So Hedera Hashgraph is technically a directed acyclic graph technology that is focusing on enterprise blockchain style clients, and more recently they've been leaning into this whole narrative around real world asset tokenization. I think they're seeing and noticing some of the popularity with the RWA narrative, and they're leaning even more into that. I can tell you from before and from following Hbar for a number of years, they were not leaning into RWA tokenization as much this time last year or in previous years. And I think since real world asset tokenization is one of the narratives that has been outperforming for the past year, you're seeing many blockchains leaning into that narrative to gain traction and get more users, and ultimately continue to grow their ecosystem. So Hedera, again, like I mentioned, focusing very much on the enterprise side of things, an open source public network governed by leading organizations around the world. Their governance structure is seeing them create partnerships with all of these leading corporations, huge businesses like IBM, Dell, Google, LG, Chainlink Labs in there as well, some crypto partnerships, Standard Bank, Ubisoft. So there's a whole load of huge corporations that are part of the Hedera Governing Council. And again, they're using the word blockchain to help make it more palatable for when organizations are trying to understand what Hedera is and what they can do with it. But ultimately, they are running a DAG structure with directed acyclic graph technology, making it ultimately very scalable for people to execute transactions on the Hedera network. Again, we did a lot of content on Hedera last year, and there has been some incredible growth with Hedera over the past 12 months or so. Much of that growth happening in Q4 of last year on the back of the election results in the United States. You saw these tokens like Hedera in combination with some of the other boomer, quote unquote, boomer tokens like XRP, Cardano, XLM, all running up in price together. And if we look at the chart here, we can see that Hedera is currently priced at about 18.5 cents. But if we zoom out and go all the way back to November, just before the election results in the United States on the 5th of November, ushering in essentially the most pro-crypto friendly administration ever in the US, we saw that Hedera was sitting at around 4 cents per token. So even if we just measure from where Hedera is today back to November 5th and the prices that we were seeing, we've had a phenomenal growth. On percentage terms, we're up over 328% to today's prices. But as you can see on the chart, we had a phenomenal run up with the price of Hbar getting all the way up to phenomenally high levels here by the middle of January, with this peak getting up as high as 40 cents. That was an 858% gain simply from this exact date in the immediate aftermath of the US election results. So an 850% gain over a 73-day period was incredible. But even if you caught this run up, we got pretty close to that 40 cents mark again, 38, 39 cents, an 830% gain in less than a month. Literally 4 weeks to have that 830% gain on the price of Hbar running up after that election confirmation and the Trump administration entering office. As you can see, we've had a rough few weeks for the price of Hbar, but it's not alone. We have had Bitcoin and the rest of the old market pulling back significantly since the middle of January, and we're down about 53% on the price of Hbar since those middle of January highs. Thankfully, we seem to be in a bit of an accumulation zone here. You can see that we've bounced off of this level around 16, 17 cents on multiple occasions. The first time we wicked down here was on the 3rd of February. We got that wick all the way down to this level and we bounced back up. We came down here again multiple days at the beginning of March in order to retest this 18 cents level. And again, for the past 7 to 10 days, we've been consolidating above that particular support level. And you can see that we're getting closer and closer to the 200-day moving average. And I would like to see this holding for Hbar in order to secure it as a key level of support. So hopefully it can continue consolidating and possibly then beginning to move higher. Of course, this is not financial advice, guys. Always do your own research and understand both the fundamentals and the technicals when analyzing blockchains and crypto protocols. It's very important to do that research and understand if you're going to be parting with your hard-earned cash, you need to really understand who are the people, what is the technology, what is the chart telling us, putting together that picture for yourself and making a well-rounded decision. Okay, Hbar has been seeing, a lot of partnership growth, a lot of you could say there's a lot of good relationships with the team behind Hbar and the partnerships they're creating, not just on an institutional level, but you could also say on, maybe a government level as well with the United States and it being, one of these US-based cryptos. I think there was a lot of speculation about how US-based crypto companies, would be seeing more support from the new administration versus crypto protocols and businesses that were based offshore outside the United States. And so protocols and businesses like Hedera and XLM, XRP, ADA, some of these quote unquote boomer tokens we referenced a moment ago, might receive favorable treatment in the midst of that that news or that speculation that US-based crypto businesses may indeed be treated better in terms of, possibly having tax-free gains on certain tokens. Again, this is all speculation. It's not set in stone, so proceed with caution and understand that you're always taking on risk when investing in assets in this space. But there's a lot of positive sentiment around Hbar across socials. I mean, having this gain over the past number of months is still phenomenal when you consider where we were at the time period in the first week of November. We're still up over 336%. And even when you compare that to many other major tokens like Solana or Bitcoin, they're not even up on that same type of percentage since the November 5th highs. If we look at Solana's price just immediately before the election, technically Solana is actually down by about 17% since those election rallies happened. And even if we look at Bitcoin, it's still technically up since then, but not on the same percentage basis as something like Hbar. Bitcoin is still up 25% since the election results in the States, but nothing compared to the 360% gains that Hbar saw in that period since the elections. So again, I just wanted to give a quick update on Hbar and what I'm seeing on the charts, guys. We've done plenty of videos about Hbar on the channel in the past. I'm going to leave links at the top of the screen here so you guys can go and check those out yourself. They will be spread out throughout the course of this video. And let me know in the comments below. I'm definitely interested in making an updated price prediction for where I think the price of Hbar can get to by the peak of the cycle. Getting all the way up to 40 cents here just a few weeks ago, a phenomenal run up. I do think there's potential for Hedera to go even higher later in the cycle. So drop a comment below if you want a price prediction update on Hedera. Drop a comment below. If there is enough comments, I will make an updated price prediction for Hbar in the next 2 weeks. So drop a comment below. The final thing to note, guys, today's video is sponsored by Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. Again, proceed with caution. I'm going to leave a referral link for Femex in the description of the video down below. Come over and check it out for yourself. And yes, of course, tokens and assets just like Hbar are available for trading, purchasing, and even contract trading over here on Femex. If you want to use leverage, check it out for yourself. Again, not financial advice, guys. Do your own research on Femex, on Hbar, understand the risks at play, and make sure that you are making wise decisions with your hard-earned capital. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you got any value at all out of today's content, please give it a smash on the thumbs up button below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Smash the bell notification icon. And again, there's a completely free gift waiting for you in the description of the video down below. Go and grab it. The Rise of Bitcoin, 100% free. Get it for yourself, and we'll catch you in the next one.